watched a man stand outside opportunity for 12 years. The door knocked on him 6 times. He never answered. Not because he couldn't, because he refused to learn how doors open. This is the skill arbitrage principle. Let me tell you about Marcus in 1875. Railroad expansion. America building west. Opportunity everywhere. Marcus worked track maintenance. At $12 weekly. Hard labor, backbreaking. Consistent. Safe. He could see the door from where he stood, but he never learned to open it. It's called the skill arbitrage principle. You can learn skills cheaply when no one needs them yet, then earn expensively when everyone needs them desperately. Most people wait to learn until the opportunity appears. By then, learning is expensive and slow. The door closes before they're ready. Smart people learn before the door appears. When it knocks, they're already qualified to enter. Marcus could see it happening. The railroad needed engineers, surveyors, foremen. Skilled positions paying $40 to $60 weekly, 5 times his track maintenance wage. The company posted notices: training available 6 months, evening classes, free for employees. Opportunity 1. 1,875. Marcus was 23, single, no obligations. The surveyor training program open, free. After work hours, 6 evenings weekly for 6 months. Basic mathematics, instrument operation, map reading. The company would pay for everything. They needed surveyors desperately. Marcus looked at the door, thought about walking through it. 6 months felt long. 6 evenings felt like a lot after 12-hour track days. He was tired. The math seemed hard. He'd been out of school for 8 years. What if he failed? What if he spent 6 months and didn't make it? Better to stick with what he knew. The door knocked. Marcus stayed outside. By 1876, those who took the training were earning $42 weekly. Marcus was still at $12. The door had opened for them, closed for him. He justified it, told himself he missed his chance. Too late now. Opportunity 2. 1,877. The railroad expanded telegraph operations. Needed operators. $45 weekly. Training program for months. Evening classes, free. Learn Morse code. Basic electricity. Message protocols. High demand. Low supply of trained operators. Marcus saw the door again. For months? That's even better than 6 months. Odd. But he'd have to memorize Morse code. That sounded tedious. He didn't understand electricity. Seemed complicated. His friends said it was too technical, too specialized. What if the telegraph became obsolete? What if he learned it and then didn't need it? The door knocked. Marcus stayed outside. By 1878, telegraph operators were making $50 weekly. Some got promoted to regional coordinators at $70 weekly. Marcus was still on track maintenance, still $12, still watching others walk through doors he refused to approach. Told himself those guys were just naturally smarter, had advantages he didn't have. Opportunity 3. 1,879. The railroad opened a foreman training program. They needed construction supervisors. $55 weekly. Training, 3 months. Project management. Worker coordination, budget basics, safety protocols. Free program. High demand. Marcus was 27 now. 4 years since the first door knocked. He'd watched dozens of men his age walk through various doors, all of them making 3 to 5 times what he made. This time felt different. 3 months. Not too long. Management skills seemed useful. The door was right there. He went to the first class, sat in the back, listened. The instructor talked about scheduling, resource allocation. He'd need to learn to read blueprints, do cost calculations, coordinate multiple teams. Marcus felt overwhelmed. This was more complex than he thought. What if he couldn't handle it? He attended 2 more classes, then stopped going. The door knocked. Marcus walked away. By 1880, those who finished were earning $55 to $65 weekly. Leading crews, making decisions, building careers. Marcus was still at $12, still outside every door that knocked. He told himself management wasn't for him. He was a hands-on worker, not a thinking guy. Opportunity for 1,881. New door. Railway needed maintenance supervisors. $40 weekly. Training, 2 months. Marcus knew maintenance. This was his domain. The training would teach him to manage maintenance crews, plan repairs, track inventory, only 2 months. Directly related to what he already did. The door was perfect for him, practically designed for his background. His friends encouraged him. His supervisor recommended him personally, and the head trainer told him he'd be ideal. Marcus enrolled. Week 1 went well. Week 2, he had to learn basic accounting to track parts and costs. It was dry, boring. He skipped a session. Week 3 covered team leadership principles. He felt uncomfortable with the idea of managing people. What if they didn't respect him? He missed another session. Week 4, he dropped out. The door knocked specifically for him. Marcus refused to answer. By 1882, men with his same maintenance background were earning $45 weekly as supervisors. Marcus was at $13. They'd given him a $1 raise for staying 9 years. He told himself supervisors had too much stress. He preferred simple work, clear tasks, no complications. Opportunity 5. 1883. The railroad industry was consolidating, companies merging. They needed documentation specialists. People who understood railroad operations and could write reports, maintain records, standardize procedures. $35 weekly. Training, 6 weeks. Basic writing skills, record systems, organization methods. Marcus was 31. He'd been outside every door for 8 years. This was the easiest door yet. 6 weeks. He could write decently. The pay was decent. It's not the highest, but triple his current wage. The door was there, wide open. Low barrier. High return. He didn't even apply. Too much paperwork, he said. Too boring. He'd go crazy in an office. He was an outdoor worker, physical guy, not a desk person. The door knocked quietly. Marcus pretended not to hear. By 1884, documentation specialists were making $40 weekly. Some advanced to administrative roles at $55. Marcus was at $13. He'd been there a decade, watching doors open for everyone except him. Opportunity 6. 1887. Marcus was 35. The railroad launched a final training initiative. Signal maintenance technician. $30 weekly. Training for weeks. Learn signal systems, basic repairs, safety protocols. The simplest technical role. It's the lowest barrier to entry of all the skilled positions. The door was smaller, but it was still a door. Still triple his wage. Marcus looked at it, thought about it, mentioned it to his wife. She encouraged him. For weeks you can do for weeks. Learn something new. Triple the income. Their second child was coming. They needed money. Marcus went to the information session, listened to the overview, went home. Told his wife it sounded too technical. It's too much to remember. What if he couldn't fix the signals correctly? People's safety depended on it. Too much responsibility. He was just a track maintenance guy. It's better to stay where he was comfortable. The door knocked for the last time. Marcus shut it completely. By 1888, even the signal technicians were making $35 weekly. Marcus was at $14 after 12 years with the company. Everyone he started with had walked through some door, earned 3 to 5 times what he earned, had careers, progression, options. Marcus stayed outside every door until 1891. At 39, his back gave out. Too many years of heavy track work. The company retired him with a small pension. He'd spent 16 years refusing to learn anything new. 16 years watching doors open for others while standing still. He died at 62 in 1914. Poor, bitter. Telling anyone who'd listen that he never got the opportunities others got. Here's what nobody told Marcus. Every door he refused to walk through wasn't because he couldn't. It was because he wouldn't pay the learning cost up front. 6 months of evening classes felt expensive in 1875, but it was cheap compared to 40. Years at $12 weekly instead of $40 weekly. The skill arbitrage principle works like this. Skills are cheap to acquire before they're valuable. Free company training, evening classes, self-study, low cost, high effort. But once those skills become valuable, they're expensive or impossible to acquire. The doors close, the training ends. The positions fill. Marcus saw 6 doors, 6 opportunities to trade a few months of uncomfortable learning for decades of higher earnings. He chose comfort over growth 6 times. Each refusal felt justified in the moment. Too hard, too long, too risky, too uncomfortable. But those 6 refusals cost him roughly $47,000 in lifetime earnings. That's the difference between $12 weekly for 40 years versus $45 weekly. Check your current situation. How many doors have knocked in the last 5 years? Training programs, certification courses, skill development opportunities, evening classes, online programs, workshops, free resources. How many did you ignore because they felt hard or time-consuming or uncomfortable? The recognition trigger is simple. If you're earning the same wage you earned 3 years ago in the same type of work, doors have knocked, and you haven't answered. If you've watched colleagues get promoted or switch to higher-paying roles while you stayed flat, doors have knocked. If you see job postings for better positions requiring skills you don't have, doors are knocking right now. Most people wait for opportunity to require no preparation. They want doors that open without learning. Those doors don't exist, or they pay so poorly they're not worth entering. The valuable doors demand skill acquisition first. It's the arbitrage. Learn cheap now, earn expensive later. Your Monday protocol is direct. Identify one door that's available to you right now, a skill that's learnable, a training program that's accessible, certification that's achievable, something that would increase your earning power by 30% or more within 12 to 18 months. Week 1. Research the requirements. How long does it take to learn? What does it cost? Most skills that double your income can be learned in 3 to 12 months. The cost is usually between free and $2,000. That's cheap arbitrage. Week 2. Calculate the return. If learning this skill takes 6 months and costs $1,000 but increases your annual income by $15,000, you're looking at a 1,400% return in year 1. Then it compounds for your entire career. That door is worth entering. Month 1. Start learning. Commit to the uncomfortable period. Marcus refused 6 times because learning felt hard. It is hard. That's why it pays. If it was easy, everyone would do it and the wage premium would disappear. Difficulty is what creates the arbitrage opportunity. Month 6. You're now qualified for doors Marcus never entered. You're earning what he watched others earn. You paid the learning costs up front. You're collecting the earning premium forever. Be honest about the choice. Marcus chose comfort over growth 6 times. Comfort feels better today. Growth pays better forever. Comfort keeps you at the same wage for decades. Growth multiplies your wage. Both are choices. Only one builds wealth. 12 years, 6 doors, 6 refusals. 1 lifetime at subsistence wages. Marcus wasn't unlucky. He wasn't disadvantaged. He wasn't blocked from opportunity. He refused to pay the learning cost when it was cheap. Then complained when doors stopped knocking. You're standing where Marcus stood in 1875. Doors are knocking right now. Training available. Skills learnable. Higher wages accessible. The question isn't whether doors exist. They do. The question is whether you'll pay the learning cost or refuse, like Marcus did. That choice determines whether you re-still at the same wage in 12 years or earning 3 to 5 times more. The door is there. The training is available. The only thing missing is your willingness to be uncomfortable for a few months, to be comfortable for decades. Learn the skill this quarter. Walk through the door next year, or stay outside like Marcus and watch others walk through forever. More frameworks coming.